my topic is on cybersecurity. And of course, we are aware that the insurance industry, we have tons of data, and especially life insurance. And yesterday, I had a seminar with the one board committee. They've been really active, and they're concerned about personal data. And so, of course, you must be aware that there are adjustments with the details and, mindful for the leaks of information or telco or hospitals, anywhere in the world, anywhere. Of course, we're aware that the hacker would come in, and we have the ransom, and they lock our files, and then they would be alarming and ask for us to pay anything, and we have to install some walls. So they threaten to post our customers' website, and they ask their scammers to call us, and then call our customer, and then our customer believe them, and they spend some money, and then they ask the customer file request for us, and I am the board member of PPTC as well, and also I am the board member of cybersecurity, National Cybersecurity Board. And I told them we have to adjust immediately. This is for the leak of the company. We have to really adjust. We don't want to change, but if we don't change, what's going to happen? If we don't raise awareness, this is serious. Of course, we have tons of customers' information. If it leaks out, of course, we have to adapt. This is something that is happening. It has happened before. We don't want our companies to get, we have to pay the fine or things like that. This is what I would like to share. So I am the founder, and also I am the CEO of Ecom. Also, I am the president of ISAGA who does the audit, and we have to supervise the IT and CISA. I work in this field for many years, and I have participated with the Cybersecurity Act as well for Thailand. And so we're going to be sharing what are these. Well, one thing that we can accelerate the action, I don't know where it comes from, is super strong. It also, it disrupts everything. It's generative AI. And as I sat down and listened to everyone discussion, we understand about AI. We can't just say AI. This is the Gen AI, the ChatGPT or Midjourney. It's not just a normal AI. These are one that creates a lot of new innovations. And AI, there's a lot of scammers, a lot of fraud, and they try to. Criminals use it a lot, way too much. And how do we use AI responsibly and safely? And it has to be right, lawfully as well, with ethics. And this is a topic of responsible AI. I had the opportunity to go abroad and cover this topic. This is on the cyber risk that is even more advanced than before, using the Gen AI, and the way that we mitigate these issues. How do we tackle? Shall we start from, the board of director from a company? They say that cyber, this is not for management. It's more about for IT guys, CIO, CISO, you may call. But this article, this review, declare that this is not just for the tech. Cyber equal business. Cyber, if you get hacked, there's reputation risk. If you say the CEO is not responsible for this, you can't say that anymore. You have to change the mindset. You have to get back to this. And you have to do top down. You have to call your CISO and CMO. So we are the industry. We are in this together. We're in this insurance company together. Why do we have to get serious? Why don't we just get the tech guys do it? Because we don't know the ITs. And there's one picture I would like to show you. So why insurance industry need to be serious about security and privacy? Look at the picture. People think that it's a cost. But what if your information data leak, and what if your system just sink and collapse? What's going to happen? So a lot of things follow by that. it affects your brand, your trust, your loyalty, reputation. If you risk all of these companies, maybe your stock market, the profit will fall. And the picture, well, the image, sustainability, you can't sustain that. So the sharp mind CEOs, and if they're updated with the cybersecurity, they would not hold back at all. You say like 1 million baht is enough, 500 million, they think it's too much money. But they drive 7 million baht S-Class and they don't want to pay for 1 million baht security. Look at the priority. But when everything get influence or get impact, then everything collapse. But of course, you can earn more money, but reputation and then trust or credibility, you can't earn these back. So in the past 6 months, I have done some seminar in 9 countries. Actually, just 11 countries, including 2023. We have discussed this in Paris, in Tokyo, in Seoul, in Singapore as well, in San Francisco, Budapest, in Beijing, Shanghai. All around the world, we have discussed this broadly. And we say, is it time yet? How does the world turn? So you're going to see that the Prime Minister Sethar, the former Prime Minister, flew to Switzerland in Geneva and in Davos. And he had a conference with world leading organization we call World Economic Forum. Every year, World Economic Forum have the report every year. This is annual report, the Global Risk Report 2024. And the former president of Chulalongkorn, who report now, he become a chief now. So he told me that our researchers have taken part in this report as well. So we found that we get awarded. We have been acknowledged around the world. And so they kind of, we have to read through this. The risk, the big circle. This is something that have a high impact. The high impact risk, we have 5 categories of risk. 5 categories. And so let me clarify. On the right-hand side, we have economic risk. That is the risk on the economy. So this is very serious. If economy is bad, what do you think about Thailand? It's not so good. There are sources why you can't blame everything on the government. Well, it's all the world around the world. Some country, the economy is good. Why? The environment, top priority. Of course, you hear the climate change, net zero, ESG, carbon credit, so on. All of these geopolitical. I have Ajahn Panitan picture pop in my head, and he talks about geopolitics and societal. And that is, society, soft power. And of course, we are aware that in Asian countries that we have highest soft power. We have the media, movies, media entertainment, South Korea. And when I was younger, I loved Japan, ex-Japan, way back, way back. And now these days, we have Andy Liu from Hong Kong. No more. But now everybody loves Blackpink and Lisa Blackpink. 3-4 girls, really famous. They're globally famous, and they're like Taylor Swift, equally. And that's that societal impact. And so it aligns, it goes together, it works in parallel. Society, economics together. Technological. Now the world is being transformed in terms of we're going to the AI transformation. And I always keep my phone with me. I keep checking with my phone. We call it attention economy. We click on iPhone, we click on the setting. Screen time, look at my screen time. And you click, you can try to do it with me. I am on my phone 19 hours a day. When am I sleeping? You only got 24 hours to live. And then you just stay there like 19 hours. On average type people, the top Facebook and TikTok. You always keep your hands scrolling on TikTok, Facebook, 5 hours, 6 hours, Facebook, TikTok. And you keep like rolling on for hours and hours. And if you're a business owner, you don't do work, you just keep scrolling. I'm 19, I can't blame anyone. You know, I'm not on TikTok that much, but I'm online so much on YouTube. Like, I'm a musician, I love to play guitar, I watch a video clip of people, commentator, Petrucci, all these artists, and I spend 3 hours without knowing, unknowingly. And it takes away my life. And the app that works best is when they can consume your time. I'm going to tell you, Facebook, 2 billion users around the world. If you scroll down Facebook, what's happening? And you read the news, you know, click the news from the entertainment, your stars. And then we have film. And if I stop and read, they earn money and they got money instantly in their pocket as soon as I turn on and I keep the screen on. If I don't freeze my screen, maybe they don't get that much. But now they earn like somewhat 3 million baht just to make news from celebrities. They don't do anything. They just like, they're chill out. But then they actually manage to steal your time. They earn so much money. News reporter earn so much. Somehow, when a lot of people do media, people start to follow media, and now the media don't earn that much money because there's more and more channels. Technology is 2 out of 5 on the world crisis. We have cyber attack, 39% on cyber attacks. The heaviest is AI generated misinformation. They use AI as a person, so that's fraud. And then they would just, you know, copy my accent, my face, and call my mom and say that, oh, mom, I have no more money. Could you transfer your cash? And then my mom would just say like, okay, I'm going to transfer to you. That's a fake AI. So I went to see, I went on a show in Channel 3. It's called Generative AI Happy Meeting. So that's for the temple, for the monk, the high priest. So I met a lot of celebrities there and also leading actors. And one of the actors said that his mom got scammed by 1 million baht. So called up and fake his name and fake his face, you know, and the mom would hold on to the phone like 7 hours, texting, checking, and AI generated content and transfer somewhat million baht. If the mom sees the clip, the line of FaceTime, if it's your son's face, if she doesn't, if she could be suspicious, she may be just calling back to her son, but she didn't believe that. The scammers told her to not hang up, so she transferred back, and now Thai people have the ID card number, address, all of these numbers, all of this information are leaked out. In this room, I'm sure that all your information are leaked out as well, and me as well included. Your phone number, your address, your date of birth, all this is what's happening right now. All your information is not safe. In Geneva, in Davos, and they try to talk about this Sustainable Development Goal, we call it SDG. They try to achieve this goal. If we're going to run the IT to achieve these, we do something that we have to do global digital compact. This is a mandate of the UN. They say that you got to do 8 altogether. All of these 8, it looks a lot. You just focus on 3. I'm pulling out for you so that you can get key takeaway to your office, okay? 3 top, data protection. That is for insurance company. You have your customers, right? Even though it's life insurance or not. If they fall, you have to protect their data for them. Do you do PPDA? Not yet. You have to do cybersecurity. If you don't have security, you live in a dream. If you just focus on PDPA and then present ROPA or policy and you forgot security, you're going to fail. Because you keep leaking stuff out. Your data get leaked out all the time. You can't live like that. And number 5, you have to have your website and your email application stable. You have to be safe. You can't leak out on anything like that. When your app is stable, the hackers can't do anything. Because if the hackers get to email your customer, the customer don't trust you. If they don't trust you, of course they're not going to put any money on you. Have you ever driven to Ramintra? I drove to one billionaire, super nice house, and I want to check that out. And then after that, and then I went to study in a course, and I met by accident the owner of that house. And I asked him, I became his friend, and he asked me to join him to party at his house. We had a party at his house, and then if not friend with me, would I be able to party with him? No. Or if I'm not here, you have to somehow, this is the personal connection, this is the trust that you have access to people. This is what I'm saying. We talk about reputation, or we lose. And then speaking of the cash, you pay whatever you have to pay. But if you lose trust with people, you can't gain that back. If you talk about people curse me like as a bad person, bad reputation, I'd rather die. If I die, then it ends. But if I lose my reputation, even though I die, people still curse me after I'm gone. If it's a digital world, you have Line, official account, and you gotta have to Facebook, you have the website. All of these you gotta maintain, right? You can hire people to do it, and then you can divert. No, you can't just rely on that. Username, password, these are all gone. It's not the age anymore. When you go back to your office, whatever system that you have, you walk in, log in with username, password. If it's gone, it's gone. If you get hacked, I'm just talking. You have to do two-factor authentication. You have to do double. I talked to the company insurance broker. This is international level, Hom-Anek. This is a top notch. So he have the list, 10 list. You can ask them before. This is cyber insurance, top priority, two-factor authentication. And then said, if they said no, what's happening? And then later back, they said no. No. A no is a no, no insurance. That means if you accept it, of course the business is going to run down because they have to pay for you after the hackers got in. And when you have to insurance with them, you have to make your system secure with the ER, with the firewall, training, corporate training. I have all this list for you. And then I can send out to you later. Digital trust, there are initiative framework. We have 8 in the list. 1, cybersecurity. It's got to be certain. Don't go in the wrong direction. Don't do just PDPA. And people do PDPA. You have to focus on cybersecurity. Of course, you do PDPA, consent form, or MUPA privacy policy. All that you have to have that on top. Transparency, auditability, redressability. If the system falls, it's got to be able to restore quickly. We call it cyber resilience. It can, of course, hackers come in tonight, but we can continue. And the customer don't even know that the file is on your system. You can just run as normal, as usual. It could be fluctuating, but it's just not like all gone or fail completely. Okay, you can take picture of this. Okay, this is for yourself. This is my research. Like if I have kids, what should my kids study to run business? What company should they go to? What if the business go out? You have to stick with the global trend. The yellow one is the global trend. Is the yellow and the pink. The green one in the middle is the UN mandate. At the moment, I am the committee of the bank. And I look at the ESG, we reduce the interest because you are helping the world. So the world would be cooler. I went to Europe. This year I went 3 times. And Friday I'm off to Europe again, to London again. Well, if I could choose, I would just choose the big plane. I'm not choosing the small ones. In Europe, you just do the small train 1 hour, small plane 1 hour. No. You're scared? Yes, because the world is really hot now. And what if What if the air turbulence and there's gonna crash? I don't know what's gonna happen like that. So I'm scared. I don't just do the small one, the big one. So before, like, I was in a plane and it crashed for like one person die. And that because of the world global issue. This is the extreme weather condition. This is the ESG. And 2 years from now, we are entering CBAM. If we don't get the point according to CBAM, the carbon credit is going to go down. We can't export to Europe. The world is kind of trap us around. We are forced to be like this, to be in between. We are in the middle. We're not in the Scandinavian. They all full on about this. EV, every city EV, we can't do that. And speaking about data resilience is what? If it's all tonight, tomorrow we can continue. If hackers come tonight, tomorrow we can go on. We are flexible. We can recover quickly. And so life insurance is like that. It's supposed to be like that. You have to have enough resilience. What about the AI? AI is it's not like blockchain or crypto in the past. Don't rush too much. Don't rush. It's not necessary because that's a lot of tricks. If you know how to use ChatGPT, you can try ChatGPT tomorrow because you got to learn about it. And then don't pay. You use it for free. If you like it, then you pay. I went to Tokyo, went to Kyoto for conference. I had to meet my customer in Osaka, but I have a meeting early in the morning at 9. And then at 7 or 8, they have a meeting. There's no time. I can't find information how to travel on Google. Then I chat GPT from Osaka to Kyoto. So they said Shinkansen 15 minutes only. Then I went to Japan 20 times. I never knew that Tokyo to Osaka only 15 minutes Shinkansen. I never heard of that. And I heard from ChatGPT. I came back round trips like 7 and 8, come back, no problem. And they show me exactly and compare the price as well. This is complete alternatives. And they didn't just they did everything for me for the planning part. AI, this is a source of the information. You go use it. And within less than 16 years, by 2040, we're entering ATI. We're going to be jobless. 20% of us going to be without jobs because this is going to be like Europe. We still have some time. And so for this day, there's no digital transform. AI transformation. We're entering AGI, cyber transform. We transform from cybersecurity to cyber resilience. There's no 100% protection. It's done, sort. If you're going to buy firewall, antivirus, you're going to survive. No, you have to stay still. You have to restore. You have to quickly respond. Preventive is not enough. Gen AI change everything, disrupt everything. Now I use the 1 and the 3. ChatGPT and Perplexity. The third one, if you use it a lot, just skip Google. This is number 1 from Google, Perplexity. Whatever you search anything, it has reference for you to do research on thesis on postdoc. This would help you, and you can refer to this. This is super cool. Perplexity. Gemini owned by Google, but it's quite small. Within 6 months or a year, if you can't do anything like that, the CEO may get kicked out because this is a few 10 billion. You gotta nail it. And on the left, you call it Cross. Cross is from Claude Monet. Claude Monet is epic. So say that he's about 100 years old. He said within 5 years, things gonna change. Oh, he said he's not gonna live until then. On the right, the young guy, the CEO of the OpenAI. He's the owner of ChatGPT, the founder, Mr. Sam Altman. In the past few months, he got fired from his board member. And after that 3 days, he come back and then fired everybody out. Within 3 days. Wow, how fire is that? It's got to be a movie. It's epic. How's AI? What does that mean? It means AI is scary. The biggest company in the world is not Apple or Microsoft, but the one is called cheap AI is called NVIDIA. So you've been around like, so now he's a top of the world. He's a billionaire now. It's the biggest company. And now we are in between artificial narrow to artificial general to ASI. We're coming to the AGI. So we are now 2024. We still got some time. Well, some people miss out on the smartphone. You don't know how to use smartphone and now you miss out. And go use it. You haven't already before people get more advanced. And now you become, I am a lecturer. And now, students shout back at me, said, no, lecturer, you're wrong, no, professor. I can't just random the information because the student know more than me. They use the ChatGPT. Digital risk, we have 7 risks altogether. Cybersecurity, resilient risk, supply chain, cloud risk, Gen AI, revelational, database risk, talent or workforce risk. All of these, you don't have to search anywhere. This is all complete in my presentation. Look at what we're facing. Where are we right now? We are in the 5th gen that we're moving from cybersecurity to resilience and to cyber dominance. This is using AI to disrupt everything, the social, and there's overload of information. You can even choose who to be president. Is nothing weird that the family member would choose different, vote for different party. Okay, all of these, let me make it concise. Are we secure? No, not absolutely. What insurance company you go for, you can't claim. You want to claim? No, you don't want to claim. But we have to do insurance anyway. But what if we get sick? Anything bad happen? If you're ready, are we ready? Are we ready? You gotta be ready. You have to make yourself ready for anything. But are we secure? No one is secure. Your mindset have to be off leap. It has to be 100% protection. Okay, let me leave this behind. The time is really short now. I guess I have a few more things to share. I'm gonna talk to ChatGPT. Can you make this concise? Can you summarize everything for me? I just talked to ChatGPT. He said, yes, sir. I said, wow, Professor Prinya, you're great. I'll do this for you. So then meanwhile, I'm here. I got stuck in the traffic. So I gen this presentation just 5 minutes. I haven't done it. AI did it for me. Is it cool? It looks good. It looks better than man-made. Cybersecurity in insurance industry. Key takeaway. Critical for insurance industry for the whole then sensitive data is really high. So what do we have to do? 1, data protection. 2, regulatory compliance. 3, business continuity. It's got to continue. When you claim the insurance, you said that, oh no, your system is down. You can't say that. It's not resilience. When you visit OPD, the doctor said that, oh no, you can't claim right now. System is down. It has to be 100% because people are not coming back. And then nobody would say yes to you. You have to be reliable. Fraud prevention. Protecting sensitive customer data. This is a must for you. So I just say that there's no 100%, right? Yes, there's no 100%. But you got to have all the data. You have to have all data from everyone. Let's say, Mr. This, maybe you have to restore and structure your data. You have to get everything ready for the hackers. So the hackers can't open. They don't know who's who. You have to put everyone in code. Okay, now the business can continue. If they attack you ransomware, if they claim, they can claim your insurance. Just make sure the system is secure. You can smile on them, but then at the back maybe you're kind of, you're fixing something and you don't get fined. Last, we really need to develop cyber insurance products. We have 12 all of these together. We have somewhat the policy. This is what we have right now. Okay, fraud detection and prevention. And to sum up, if we want to be resilient, we want to do cyber insurance, you have to go through this is ACIS Cyber Resilience Suite platform conceptual framework. And within these, there's a part where we call there's 12 lists that you have to know. On the 12, if I suppose I was the agent to sell cyber insurance, and all of these 12 is still off, then I can't do insurance for you. First of all, multi-factor authentication. Second, DPR, email filtering management, incident management, security awareness, security. And if people lie, you got everything, and at the end you check there's none, you can't do the insurance like that for them. And you said it's true, and you haven't done it, it's not true, they don't accept you either. Alright, time's up. Anything else? Anything to sum up? I have class in Sasin certificate. You can come study with me in Sasin. CLCP. This is for those who want to dig deep into this. And we have big seminar this year. Next week coming up at BITEC. The biggest in Southeast Asia. 7800. This is 23rd year. We call it CIDIC. If you're free, come join. And you know where I talk to them every year. This is in my blog. This is CIDIC conference. My company is on my list already. This is the last presentation for further study for you. I guess this is enough for me. Next, I have lined up for the TV show live at 3:30 as well. This is on Freem and another MC, and this is a big news in Thai media with the Thai singer. If you don't know, if you don't have time to listen to me, you can stay tuned for watch me later.